So you want to make onboarding videos, but you don't know where to start? Let me save you time and a lot of money because you don't need to hire a fancy production company. I promise you that even if you've never picked up a camera or edited before, that by the end of this video, you'll have created something that looks like this. Hi there, I'm Lauren, and let me be the first to welcome you to VEED. We cannot wait for you to join our team, but firstly, let me bring you up to speed. We have a huge global team of people who are very excited to meet you. Now to do that, I'm going to give you my top tips for onboarding, how to script, film, edit, share, and download your very own onboarding videos. Let's get started. Now you're going to want to keep it short. Onboarding videos are about making new employees feel welcome. Don't bombard them with training information. You can save that for your training videos. And if you need to learn how to create those, I will pop my video on screen for that now. Show off your sense of humor. This isn't an interview. You don't want to be stiff. Your new employees need to feel welcome and at ease. Make it really engaging. You can add elements such as music, sound effects, graphics, and animated text. Always add subtitles. This is going to help your new employees follow along with the video and focus on what's being said. Now your script will vary depending on your company and industry. You need to cover the things that you think your new employee should know before their very first day at the office. The office hours, including what time people take lunch. And speaking of lunch, where can they get it? Is it on-site? If not, tell them the nearest off-site place. The uniform or the dress code, where to collect or order equipment such as laptops, work phones, etc. The company culture, so if you have weekly or monthly events, mention that. Cover perks, so if there's a staff discount or a local area discount for cafes, gyms, etc. Who they report to, who's their manager. How can they call in sick or book vacation days? Now remember to have your bullet points ready, but this doesn't need to be overly scripted. You want your personality to shine through in your onboarding video. You can ad-lib and you can even show your sense of humor. Now that is if your company allows it. If you work at JP Morgan, maybe keep it professional. Now we can go ahead and film our video. Don't forget that along with filming yourself, you should also film some shots of the office. So if you have a communal kitchen that employees use for lunch, shoot that. Maybe you have a beer fridge or a ping pong table or even an office dog. Be sure to capture all these things as they'll give your new employee a real sense of the work environment and the company culture. And then we can add them to our video for reference. Now for our piece to camera, we're going to need good lighting, and if you don't have a ring light or softbox lights, just stand in front of your window. We will need clear audio, so if you have a microphone or a lav mic, use it, but if not, make sure your windows and doors are shut to block out the noise, and you're going to film in a room with a rug and furniture as all these things are going to absorb noisy sound and it's going to help your audio sound crisp. Next, we need a camera, and if you don't have a camera, just use your phone, or if you prefer, you can use VEED's built-in screen recorder. I'm going to link it down below. Simply hit record, choose your layout, and you can choose to record yourself alongside your website or slides. Now this is perfect for talking employees through the onboarding process while showing them on screen at the same time. You can style it how you like with a different variety of themes and backgrounds to choose from. It has a built-in teleprompter, so you do not need to memorize any lines. Now my favorite feature is this. So once you're finished recording your first segment and you stop recording, you're going to see that option to add another scene, and you can keep repeating this as many times as you need to. Then VEED will save all of that as one video, saving you time trying to record huge chunks of video in one take. It's a really, really good hack. Now, once you're finished recording your video, we can move on to the edit. For editing our onboarding videos, we're going to be using VEED. So if you have used VEED's built-in screen recorder, just click edit to open up VEED's editor. But if you've recorded your pieces to camera and you need to import them, just click the first link down in the description. Now we're in VEED, you're just going to click upload a file and choose your onboarding video, and you're just going to give that a moment here to upload. Now the first thing we can do is we can remove any mistakes, so anywhere that there's oohs, ahs or ems or anywhere we fluffed a line. Just press play, then hit pause at the start of the mistake and click split. Now press play again, pause at the end of the mistake, click split. Now right click on the portion that you want to remove and you can hit delete. And then you're just going to right click on the gap here in between the clips. You'll see a bin appear and just click on that to close the gap. And you can just repeat this anywhere else that you've made a mistake. Now the next thing that I want to add is a title element. So for our opening scene, we want to say our name and what our position is. So to do that, you're just going to put your playhead at the beginning of the timeline, click text in the left toolbar, and in here we have some pre-styled templates as well as some animated ones. So I think I'm going to choose an animated template. I'm going to play it here now that it's loaded so we can see how it looks. Perfect. Now I'm just going to click on the text on screen, and you'll see here over in the left hand panel now we can delete that text and we can type in whatever we want it to say. Perfect, you can also change the font, the size, the color, etc. And you're just going to repeat the same thing here for the other pieces of text. So just click on it to open up the text panel, delete what's in there, and then you can type out whatever it is that you want it to say. And again, you can just keep repeating this if you have more than 2 text layers. Now, if you're finding that your title is staying a little bit too long on screen, you want to shorten the duration of it, it's very simple to do. All we're going to do is highlight all of those text layers and just push them over to the left to shorten them. Moving on, let's make this onboarding video even more engaging. Let's add some elements here for reference. Do you remember earlier when I was speaking about filming your office? So if you had an office dog, if you had a ping pong table, or if you had a beer fridge, let's add all of those elements to our video right now. Click Add Media above the timeline, and then you're going to click Upload a File, and you're going to choose an office video clip. And just give that a moment here to upload. And now once that's uploaded, we can drag and drop it over our video layer to the point that we want it to appear on screen. Now, if it is a little long, you can just shorten it by pushing it over in the timeline. Next, let's add a GIF. Put your playhead to the point in the timeline that you want your GIF to appear, and then click on Elements. And we're just going to scroll down to GIFs here, and you'll see we've got 2 different types, with background and without a background. Now I'm going to click search next to GIFs, and I can just type in whatever it is that I'm looking for. You can take your time here, find the one that's right for you, and then once you select it, give it a moment here to upload, and you can change the size of it by clicking on the video itself, and you can push and pull those corners and sides in and out. And you can also click, hold, and drag it to any position on screen. Now the next thing we're going to do is add automatic subtitles so that our employees can follow along with our video with ease. So just click subtitles in the toolbar, click auto subtitle, choose your language, and click create subtitles. Now that is going to magically transcribe all of our audio so we don't have to. And then once it's finished, just watch it all the way through just to check for anywhere that it might have misheard or misinterpreted any of the words that we've said. And if that has happened, it is a very simple fix. All you're going to do is click on the word that's wrong, delete it, and just type out the correct word. Now once our mistakes are corrected, you can click on the Styles tab, and you can choose from any of these pre-made animated templates, or you can customize your own by choosing your own font, size, text color, effect color. We can add an animation, and we can even add an effect. The last thing that I want to do is add some background music. So just make sure your playhead is at the very beginning of your video, and then click audio in the toolbar. Now next to stock audio, click search, and in here it's all filtered by genre, so you can just take your time and find the one that's right for you and your video. Now once you have it, just go ahead and select it, and if it's longer than your video, all you're going to do is push it over in the timeline so that it ends in sync with our video. Now click on it, and we're just going to turn that audio down to under 10%, and if you like, you can turn on fade in and fade out for your music. And now that's all ready, we can go ahead and export our video. Click Export in the top right hand corner, choose your render settings, make sure Burn Subtitles is marked as on, and then click Export Video. Now you're going to give that a moment here to render, and then once it's finished you can watch it all the way through just to make sure you're happy, and then go ahead and click Download and download MP4. You can also send the video link directly to employees by typing in their email, or you can also copy that link to share it that way. There is an option here to embed it to your website, which is perfect if you have an internal HR site to track onboarding your new employees. And then if they have any questions, they can open that chat tab, type in the question, and add a timestamp, which then allows you to click on the timestamp to see what they're referring to, and you can answer the question directly on VEED. It is a very helpful tool while onboarding new employees. And that's it. That's how to make onboarding videos. I really hope you found this video helpful, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.